Hey guys, Portia here. Today we are going to be sublimating on this glitter mug. It does have a matte finish, although the bling is definitely coming through. This is going to be interesting because I can really feel the grit of the glitter, and I'm used to working on smooth surfaces. The plan for the day is to go ahead and make a design in Canva. We'll upload it to Design Space and use the print then cut feature to go ahead and press the image onto the mug. So let's get started. All right guys, so going into Canva, if we just go ahead and search mug, several templates will come up. If you take a look here, you'll see a lot for Mother's Day because Mother's Day is coming up pretty soon. But that's not what we're going to work on today. So we totally could have made our own design from scratch, but sometimes it's nice to use a template and create something from there. So let me look for the one I saw earlier. Oh, here it is. So this one is like a little sticky note type of thing, and I can't leave well enough alone. I am going to actually add my own text here, and I am going to change the color scheme because that's what I do. So let's go ahead and start with the words, and what I want to say is wake. Let's spell it right first. Wake and pray. And we are going to change the font here to Adelia. I like that because it's pretty bold, but it still has like wispiness to it. Okay, and that looks pretty good. And I'm gonna go with pink here, a dark pink. I think it'll complement our cup. Let's do the darker pink. Okay, like that. There's a couple more elements on the page here that I want to make pink before I do what's in the background. So all of these are going to be foreground images, and we're going to roll with that pink again. I was going to see if I could select all, but they're making me do it one at a time, so be it. All right, that looks good. So, okay, let's put this back here. In the center is what I'm trying to do. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think we should probably change, we know white isn't going to show up the way we want it to, so we should probably change that to the pink as well. That makes sense. All right, there we go. That's lined up perfectly. Now I want to start playing with the sticky note, and I am gonna roll with this dark pink and black. So let's start with our black color here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, don't want that. That totally distorts what it is we're doing. But let me finish changing our colors first, and then we'll see what we got. That needs to be black. I hope that's, there we go, y'all. All right, that's what I'm looking for. So that's pretty legible to me. We might be able to adjust the line height because the pray is pretty close. But I guess if you're scribbling on a sticky note, it may look like that, but I just want it to be a little bit more legible. All right, that works for me. Oops, let's put our little stars back in here somewhere. Okay. So that is going to be one side of the mug, front or back, depending upon whether you are left or right-handed. And if we scroll down, let's once again change the words here. I want to say, slay the day. And exclamation point. Let's go ahead and go back to my font, Adelia. And we're gonna have to make that a little bit smaller to fit, right? And I did download this particular font from thefont.com, which is pretty much where I get all of my fonts. So let's go ahead and change our color here to our dark pink. Now, another thing about these mug templates, is they are free. So if you just download the regular Canva, you don't have to worry about what's in premium versus not, because this particular I guess template is free. So let's see, guys, what should I do with this heart? Do we really want a black heart? I don't know about that. Sorta. It's like it's not legible. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if that is what I want. Although it was a little bit bigger in the original. And I think a solid heart would actually look a little bit better. So I am going to go to Elements and type in heart. And we can filter this, like, so if you guys have the Pro, you can get everything, but if you don't, you can filter it by free. So let's see if they got any good stuff over here in free that may look a little bit better, because I feel like with the text that I chose, that it's not as legible, and I want it to be legible. So let's just get rid of that heart. We could go with this and see what that looks like. And we're going to position that forward. I hope I don't have to change my font, because I really do like this font. But legibility is very important to me. I don't want people guessing, oh, what is that? It's cute, but what does it say? Go to position again, bring that forward. Okay, I don't think that's too bad. Let's see, how big is this heart? Although when we slide it over to Design Space, we'll be able to make some adjustments there if we need to. I like that. All right, let's get this little scribble scrabble down here. Doesn't even necessarily have to be there, but why not? So all of the elements we're using in here is free. Let's bring that little scribble scrabble forward. All right, guys, I think that looks pretty good. So one side is wake, pray, and from there we slay the day. So we are going to save this as a ping. And I am just going to say download. I think I'm going to do it one at a time because it'll come in as a zip file. So I don't really want to be bothered with that. And I am going to select. Now, here's the thing. If you want to, you can just download it like this and remove the background in Design Space. Or if you do have Canva that you're paying for, you can hit transparent background right here and you don't have to worry about that, which is what I'm doing. So we are going to do the second page, download it, and done, and make sure that it is a ping, transparent background, download. All right, great. So let's flip on over to Design Space. And we're going to do I'm going to go home first. And I want to search mug so that, let's see. So that we can use the template that comes in here. And this is the one that I like. We're going to hit, so this is for, my mug is actually 11 ounces, but this is for 12 ounces. It's fine. It'll work out just fine. All right, and we are going to use this template. So eventually we'll hide the red part, but we are going to upload what we just got from Canva. And I'm going to select, I forgot, one at a time. And like I said, my background is already gone, so we don't have to worry about that. And we hit continue, print then cut. All right, there we go. All right, so we are going to have to adjust the size here. Doesn't have to be too big. So I'm pretty much eyeballing this. I'm an eyeballer. Sometimes I get in trouble for it, but it must not be too much trouble because I keep doing it. So I'm just lining it up with the red cup here and the left side over here. That's what I'm looking for. And let's make sure these are the same size. So 2.5, 6, and so let's see, unlike this, we had 2.56, and what did the other side of that say? 2.65. Alrighty. All right, so we are going to go ahead and hide our template. We're going to select all and attach. And for print then cut, we do have to make sure that it is the proper size. So it's like 9.25 by 6. But we can't go any higher than the mug, which is 3.5. So we have to get to 9.25. All right, guys, that looks pretty good. So we're going to select all and we're going to flatten that. And so when we go over to make it, again, this is for the print then cut. We want to make sure. All right, guys, so I am going to go ahead and print this out on my Epson EcoTank. And then we'll use the Cricut to go ahead and cut out our template. And from there, we'll go ahead and prepare the mug for sublimation. Okay, guys, the image came out great. I love the detail. So we'll see how well it transfers, because like I told you a little bit earlier, you can kind of feel the grit on here. It's not as smooth. So I'm really interested to see how well the image presses. So I'm going to go ahead and get our mug prepared, get it all wrapped up and everything. So with this, because it is so gritty, I'm not going to wipe it down with alcohol. I'm just going to roll with the Lint Roller and we'll go from there. All right, so we are wrapped nice and tight. I got my parchment paper to protect it. The sub A, well rather A sub paper is protecting as well, but I did want it to get nice and tight. So we're just going to drop it in here and let it go. All right, we are all set. I pretty much let it go the whole time. All right, so we can see the image coming through there. So far so good. So we're going to go ahead and let this cool off and we'll come back and wrap it together. We are completely cooled, so let's see. Let's see what we got. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it looks like it's matte, but it still looks really glittery. The words and the details of like the tape and all that good stuff. We can read what it says. So, wake, pray, slay the day. All right, guys. So I wanted to show you the mug at a different angle because I can't tell, but it seems, I don't know if you guys can tell is what I'm trying to say, but it seems a lot more blingier now that we have applied our image. So I can read it really well. That's something I was worried about, and I was also worried about the texture, but I don't know if the light is picking up for you guys, but it looks pretty darn good. So yeah, this is all I have for you today. If you got any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, let me know. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to Color Me Portia. But until next time, peace.